Hey, what's going on, Paul? Actually, just making a link here. Apparently, I get emails from myself. That's funny. Go. Nope. Thought I'd get up, have a coffee, throw up a stream. Hmm. How's your morning going, Paul? Hey, how's your morning going, Paul?
Well, I've just got up.
You just got up at 11, did you? Yeah, I got kicked out last night. I couldn't get back in and didn't see any activity going on.
I got kicked
Go
out. Would have got kicked out. I can't get back in on my laptop, so I tried on my phone. Then I got kicked off my phone. Then I went back on my laptop, and then I got kicked off at the night time. I couldn't get back on my own stream.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because when I started up a stream, I thought, "Well, shit, I can't get in. Well, I'll go do something for now anyway." And then nobody came in, and I got 9 dislikes within 30 seconds. I'm like, 9, and I'm like, okay.
Do you know what? It's most probably not. It's most probably just the fault of YouTube. I won't even worry about that.
No, I wasn't. I just said, "Well, I'll just pull it." Yeah, 9 within 30 seconds, and I didn't even have that many people come in. And I'm like, something's going on. So I said, the hell with it. No, I have my marathon run. I'm good. Yep. That's what I figured. Or somebody's being hateful, one of the two. And I said, either way, I'm just not the mood.
I didn't get one last night.
Yeah. So, nope. So I go and I went, well, no. I was tired anyway, right? I'd had kind of a marathon day anyway. So I was like, no.
I don't think so. No. I'm just going to check now, actually. I fell asleep anyway.
I hear you. Yeah, I saw it was good. I was having a good laugh, but I'm like, all right, well, that's what it is. No, and usually I just let most of anything go anyway. I had a particular individual make a sort of weird comment, and I liked Mike's take on it. He's like, don't even worry about it because you're going to have those ones that just are going to be like that towards you. And I'm like, yep, that's what I kind of figured that. So
why? Who did that? Someone on the chat.
Yeah, someone from the chat and someone from someone else's stream. Let's put it that way. And we were talking about the peroxide thing, and then we had that discussion about that, me and Mike, and I'm like, no, you're absolutely right. If I was to make any video about it, it wouldn't be that. Get out of here, cat! I'm not trying to play. That's my cord, you idiot. Anyway, and he's it's like, you're right. I wouldn't name it peroxide. Treating green hair algae and making sure that I state this is just one of the components of it, right? And treat it more like it's a lawnmower. It lets you get rid of what's unsightly, but if you're not taking care of the rest of it, that's not going to work for you. You're just going to wind up with more problems, right? And
yeah.
I don't know whether maybe somebody didn't, like I was talking about Steve Rottertube there. And I was like, no, I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying I've never seen somebody have so many issues. I mean, kudos to the guy for putting himself out there, showing his tank going to crap. It's like, yeah, nobody wants to do that, but he's doing it.
Oh, there's not. There's a few people in here that are showing the tank going to crap and then trying to combat it.
And that's just it. They're the ones I actually have more. Can you stop? Really, seriously, cat, go away. Sorry, my young cat. He's the playful one, so yeah. And he's got 7 claws per foot, so it's a little more painful when he nabbed you. So yeah, that was a good stream for everybody all the way around. I thought they were all pretty interesting. You know, then they all reduce to silliness. You know, you can only talk about this hobby, you know, so long, and it's just a great place for us all to kind of go, blah 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 blah. Now let's move on. You know, like
that's the way my streams have always been. We've always talked about reefy stuff. If someone wants to talk about something else, it doesn't bother me. You see?
No, not at all.
Let's just crack on. Sometimes it can get too far. And if people in the chat say, "Can we talk about something reefing?" Then I'll say, "Let's talk about something reefing."
Exactly.
Then we'll go back to normal chat again.
Yeah,
and that's just a stuff.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Yeah, morning, Raven.
Coffee just went out my nose.
Oh, just went out your nose. Get it out, boy. Get it out. Better out than in.
I coughed and it went straight on my nose.
Yeah, no, I get lucky on that one. No, I got enough coffee in me now. I'm somewhat awake anyway.
You definitely know YouTube was broke yesterday because I got 48 likes and no dislikes.
That's a little weird.
And I've never not got a dislike.
Yeah, exactly.
So my dislike must have been broken.
You dislike
was working.
Mine was working fine, yeah.
Nah, it would have been. I tell you, it's definitely an error.
It's got to be.
Everyone said yesterday YouTube was playing up yesterday. If you turned it on and you got 9 dislikes, I just say you turned it on. That's wrong. Yeah. Something's wrong.
It was really weird. Really weird. Like really off-putting too, right? Because you got to think, I just got booted out. And about 20 minutes later, I said, well, I'll start my own. And then that happened. I'm like, okay, I think I need to go to bed. And I'm already stressed out. You know what I mean? Because of the holiday here, it's screwing up my unemployment. And, of course,
don't let it get to you, the dislikes anyway. Jesus. No. I said, happened to me.
No, I'm just going to move on. You know,
like, I say, just take it as an error. You know that you don't get dislikes like that. Like I said, as soon as I come on, I hit your thumbs up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And I thought, well, it was really weird. Nobody even said anything. It'd be different if somebody, you know, if I had that guy that was showing up in your stream that was, you know, being a bell end.
Morning, guys.
It won't surprise me if it was. It probably was the same person.
I was thinking that too. There's Danny.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Good weekend.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right.
Good.
Be better if unemployment comes in today like it's supposed to, because I'm sitting here going, where's my Pogey check? And I check and it's processed. So like, where is it there, unemployment? So, oh well, I'll get through it. It's just the owners of my building, my landlord, sold it. So he's putting the pressure on about, you got to pay the rent on the first. Well, the first was a holiday. The second was a holiday. So bite my ass. You know, like I can't make the government do something they're not going to do on an off day, right? Yeah. So, yep. But I'm sitting here like, because there's stuff I want to do. It's not a lot, but there's some tank stuff I wanted to do. I actually got my wood airstone yesterday, and I actually bubble scrubbed with the wood airstone, and even saw a bigger improvement in the 20. So now I'm going to do it to the 120. I think.
Yeah, I've just ordered the baffle for my sump.
Oh yeah, how's that going? Because I know you were planning it out yesterday. So.
Yep, £5 it's cost me. That's it.
Oh, can't
for it to be polished, and also I've got like the glass.
You know, it's funny.
What are you doing to your sump, Paul?
Oh, say again.
What are you doing to sump? Are you pulling it all out?
Yeah.
Oh, yourself? You're doing it yourself then?
Yeah. So I ordered the glass. It was 415 by 415 mil by 4 mil thick, and I told them to polish the top, so I don't cut myself when my hands in there.
Yep.
And they said £5. Just call it £5.
You can't beat that. I got all the glass for the sump I made, and it's really funny. It ripped all of it out. Anyway, beyond the point. I left just the baffles before the return. Made a cage. If you've ever seen me show the sump, you may not have. I made a cage out of egg crate, and I put the Chaeto and the Marine Pure in there, and put my skimmer next to that section, right? And it's worked out really well. It's actually flowing really well. Everything's working really well. But I got all that glass done. And it cost me $50. So that's not bad. And that was 7 panes of glass and all the edges sanded. So.
Did you use black glass, Paul?
Yeah, just plate. Yeah, just regular. What did we use? Half-inch.
Just normal clear glass.
Yep, normal clear glass.
Are you getting black glass, Paul?
No. Yeah, Paul, are you? Or just regular plate?
Just regular 4mm glass. Baffle size. Yeah.
Oh, it's bloody expensive, that black glass.
Yeah, it is. Because that is tempered glass too, as I recall.
Yeah, it's usually.
Yeah, I've got a piece of glass in my garage that came from a tabletop, and I'm keeping it just in case because you can't see through it whatsoever.
Yeah, but you also can't cut it.
Well, no, that's not true. If it's from a 70s table, if it's a 70s old tabletop, coffee tabletop,
yeah, it's different.
That's
it
plate.
won't be 70s. I can't see it be 70s. This will be. Tempered glass. It'll just shatter into a million pieces if you try to cut it.
Yeah, if you try something that's from the 80s on, it was tempered. Because my brother used to run across my parents' glass tabletop, smoked glass. It was black glass, and it shattered, not tempered style. It was plate. You could tell, and it was just lucky. It was when he jumped off, and then it shattered behind him. That last bit of pressure, and you have that. You're a lucky man. That stuff doesn't exist anymore.
I don't think it's that old. I don't think it's that old. I never knew that, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Don't even try to use it.
Yeah, don't even try, because if you try to score it with a glass cutter, it'll just
million pieces.
Yeah, it'll just go right there. If you want to try it, make sure it's on a nice big flat surface. Then you can just sweep it away. Wear gloves.
I thought about getting something like a. Can you not cut it with a jigsaw with a really fine teeth?
No.
Nope. You can't cut it at all. Any vibration in it, and it'll just shatter straight away.
It's safety glass, right? It's meant to do that. So, because what you got to remember,
on it.
Exactly.
What do they do? Do they cut it first and then temper it, or?
Yeah, that's heat treated.
It's heat treated. Right. Yeah. So what it is it's 2 pieces of glass, and a piece of plastic sandwiched in them, and that's where you get that smoke. Is that plastic is already the color, and then they heat treat it.
Smoke. This is jet black glass, and I mean,
it'll be the same thing. It is the same thing.
Yep. So
when I built my sump, I bought smoked glass because I didn't have jet black, and I put where my return comes in. I've built like a bubble trap tower. That's in smoked black, and so is the waterfall over. That's in smoked black, but I didn't. I'd already bought the glass and placed the baffles in clear glass.
Yeah.
And you get an epiphany halfway through doing something, and then when I came to do my other partitions, I ended up doing it in smoked glass. I wish I'd have done all the baffles in smoked glass.
Well, I don't know that it makes all that much of a difference, because it's not like our lights are highly focused. So even if everything was smoked or black.
No, well, I have a grow light on my refugium, and it turns everything green, and I'm not kidding. It's a proper grow light.
Will. Yeah, it will. Yeah, and it will if it's black glass too. It's not, unless you put it right over top of that section, like right over top.
Just keep a blade. Yeah. Just keep a blade, and once a week, just get a blade and just clean the glass like you're cleaning your aquarium.
Well, actually, my refugium's got quite a bit of air algae in it, but there's no air algae in my display.
Nope, that's where you want it.
I'm leaving it in my refugium because I can't grow chaeto at the minute.
Oh, that's what you want. What you do, just stick a few snails in your sump.
Yep. They'll be happy boys. They'll love you. Yeah.
I might do. I've got some giant snails. The wife's kind of had a change of heart towards them.
There you go.
Throw those snails in there. They'll be happy as a chappy. And they'll eat all the shit that ends up in the sump.
And it'll let it keep growing too. Yeah.
Yeah. When I set my sump up, I'm going to get some like sand sifting snails for miracle mud. And I'll get a couple of I'll get a single turbo snail just in case algae starts growing.
Yeah. That's the next place I want to go. I want to put Miracle Mud in both systems. I think that would be my next, I think, big change would be to put 10 pounds in my 120 and 5 pounds in the 20. And even in the 20, probably 2 pounds would do it. But, we'll see. See what I can afford. Because it's dear. Oh, it's awfully expensive stuff here.
Well, it's not there. It's everywhere. Here it costs you what?
Yeah.
£85 for a £10 tub. So what's that? What's that in dollars?
That'd be close to $100
More than that, isn't it?
Yeah, I gotta think. What's the pound to the dollar? Let's find out.
What are you're the Canadian dollar, yeah?
Yeah. To CAD. What is it right now? 181. So if it's 100,
nearly 2 to 1. You know what I mean?
$153 Canadian. Yeah.
There you go. That's what expensive it is over here.
And that's for a 10 pound?
That's £10, yeah.
10 pounds and 10 pounds at Reef Supplies. Let's find out right now because they're going to be the cheapest. Oh.
Got to remember it's made in America. It ships all the way over to the UK, which is very expensive.
Yeah, that's right too. It's not like it's local to you guys, right? I always forget about that.
Yeah.
Sand and blah blah blah. There it is. Miracle Mud. Where are you? Sand and substrates. 10 pounds, $87.95 here.
There you go. So double the price over there then.
Almost double the price, yeah. So that's why I laugh at this. Sometimes in the US they don't seem to realize that you guys, like we pay a lot more for that stuff. Yeah. Import duties and taxes and all those wonderful things that they charge us. Yeah, Derek, I had a very stressful night.
Anything that's over £15 in money, we've got to pay VAT on.
Yeah,
then we get an import tax. Then we get a fee, a £10 fee put on top of it. So if I buy something for £16, I've got to pay 20% plus a £10 fee.
Unreal, right? Yeah, you guys definitely are taxed to bloody death. Morning, Raven. It's I don't know. Like I said, when you get into some of the things, product wise, it's like what was another one I saw that it was just insanely expensive up here. Let's pull up Reef Supplies. There's some of it that's just stupid expensive.
It'll be cheaper for me, right, to buy a £10 tub in Canada and to get you to ship it over to me in individual pound bags than it would be for me to buy a £10 tub over here.
Yep. Yep, I bet you it would. Yeah, just from what we're seeing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, here you go. So carbon, the standard thing, and Roxate, the expensive stuff, right? Let's see here if I can find it. So the only one they sell is Polyp Labs, Roxate, and they want $12.95 per pound. It's actually not that bad. I've seen worse. Yeah.
I need to get this shipped out to Dave today.
That is not bad at all, actually. All right, grabbing a coffee. Need it. Gonna have smoke some coffee. It's gonna be that kind of a fueled morning. Be right back, boys. 2 seconds.
You have a good weekend, Paul.
I've done absolutely F all.
You're not on your own, mate. I've done 4 days of nothing. Not wrong with that.
I'm just trying to find a small box so I can send this stuff to Dave. If I send this big box, it'll cost me about a tenner.
Are you getting Miracle Mud, or have you got it?
I've got some. I'll just get some more. I'll just ring the supplies and get some more.
Yeah, I've got a little bit of a refugium section. It's not massive. I've got a bit of sand in the bottom. Am I all right to remove that sand and
as long as you don't
do
put
away
it back
with it? Eh?
Yeah, as long as you don't put it back in.
No, I'm not going to put it back in.
I've got about 1, 2. I've got about £3 of Miracle Mud.
How much are you needing for your system?
I'm not going to follow the rules. No, fuck that. If I did that, I'd be like fucking 200 quid worth of miracle mud.
What in a 350?
It's so many £1 for so many bloody litres, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look what it says.
Which one?
Miracle mud. So it says
Yeah, it's got a weird reference chart on that. Hold on, I'll go back. I got it here. What did they say? Oh, actually, they don't have any instructions. It must be on the packaging.
I've just checked. Oh, got it here. So it says 75 to 95 gallon, £20. That's not going to happen, is it? I could suck a duck.
Yeah, that's you guys can no. Let's see. So, not even accounting for your guys' price, for me to do it on my system would be 1, 2, at least 3 of them. So you're talking $300.
There you go.
And for you guys, that'd probably work out to closer to about what, 450 pound.
Yeah, well, mine's about 95 gallon, the reefer 350.
So you're still looking at
20
that's
£20.
20 pounds, yeah. 350 quid. Yeah, no, that's too dear. I mean, I don't care how good it is. I don't care if it gives me a blowjob when it's finished. I'm not paying 300 pounds.
Oh no, it'll cost about it'll be 85. It's £85 for £10, which is what, $170 or something, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, so it'd be fucking dear enough, wouldn't it? Jesus.
For what it says, it does. I mean,
get in touch with my contacts.
Yeah.
Get my contacts hooked up.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Your contacts. What are you talking about, sir?
My contacts. I've got a lot of sponsors, haven't I? So.
True enough. That's a benefit.
Yeah. I was sponsored by ATM, Fritz. So.
See, I love Fritz stuff. I really do. The problem with Fritz here is that I don't even know if can I get Fritz through anyone but Norm. Sand, salt. There we go, salt.
Do they not sell Fritz in Canada?
They do. It's rare. It's hard to get a hold of. The Fritz Pro RPM. So no. So the main guy that I can get the stuff through, he doesn't carry it. He carries Aqua Forest. How many gallons is the Aqua Forest?
Well, I'll find out who's the supplier is in Canada for you.
14 days. But you're not saying how many gallons does that make? Is it 216? Yeah, so for a 216 gallon box, that's a little weird. Aqua Forest sea salt is 60. So, but that's without shipping, so it'd be about $75. That's not bad. But I mean, I can get IO for $70 here. So,
see, my sponsors are not for YouTube. YouTube is separate to what I do. It's all for my Facebook. My sponsors.
Oh yes, that's right too. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
So anything I do on YouTube, it's nothing to do with my sponsors.
Your sumps put me off buying a Red Sea reefer.
I wouldn't. Yeah. Honestly, I've heard more bad than good. Everybody always says there's so much room for improvement that it almost makes it not worth it, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, I mean, the glass looks fantastic.
I've had to replace the aquarium. It failed.
What, you've had to replace an aquarium?
Yeah, the full tank. I've had to replace the tank.
Leaked.
It failed. It started. It was pulling out. It had like 2 mil of silicon left on it before it buckled out and exploded out.
Did they just swap it, no questions asked, or did you go through a few problems getting it sorted?
Well, I slated him on every single forum, on every single Facebook site, publicly on YouTube, and then they decided to swap it.
Yeah, well, it's that kind of customer service I'm not feeling, me.
Well, when you consider Tim's tanks, when you see him in here, he had a Marineland 93-gallon. He sort of had to chase them, but they actually gave him the money back on the tank. So
Really?
Yep, they really did. And Marineland's notorious for telling you to stuff it. So, you know, they're even better than Red Sea. And Red Sea's a big, you know, in my eye, a much larger company. Marineland just, you know, makes tanks. And then they have the sub companies that make the other stuff. So I guess they might be bigger, or I guess it would be point of view. But to get that back, I mean, that's pretty top notch, because I know people who've had like big Marineland tanks blow out. And Marine just look at them and go, shouldn't have happened.
The coal tanks took a like to me, Monty Bora.
Who? What?
I said, my coal tanks took a like to me, Monty Bora.
Yeah.
Bloody munching on it.
I mean, I had my heart set on a 750 XXL, me.
No, if you're going to get... Well, I do agree that the newer ones, they've redesigned the sumps. Well, in the peninsulas anyway, the peninsula tanks look good.
Yeah, because Saltwater Jeff's got one, didn't he? Yeah. He's got the 750, and it looks great. It does.
The customer service is good.
I've actually seen them. I've actually seen one stick smelled it, and I thought, yeah, I'm buying one of them. But if it's going to give me problems like a year and a half down the line where bits are breaking off, I don't want that, because that, to me, is poor quality stuff. I mean, like Paul said, that piece that's broken in some, you should be able to buy that off their website regardless, even if they don't supply it as an extra. You should have the choice of anything breakable, be able to get it. And if they don't give you that choice, they've lost me as a customer.
There you go.
You know what I mean? What would it take for Paul to just cut the silicone and re-glue another piece on if he was able to buy that part?
Yep. Yeah, exactly. You know, and it would hold, you know, especially if it's... Did it slide out as well, Paul? Or did you have to reach in and pull the socks through?
When it snapped off, it was silicon down, and it was silicon down good.
Right.
But the drawers that go in and out, obviously, it's a tight squeeze to get them in. So when you're getting them in, if it catches that plastic, you're literally breaking the plastic as you're trying to get it out.
Right.
So
then it just shatters.
Yeah, and you've got to buy their socks. You can't buy just like any socks.
Right. Yeah, you got to buy those square socks, right?
Yeah, and they cost like 12 quid each or something.
Have you ever thought about putting them plastic inserts where you just put your filter floss in?
Yeah, I've done it myself before, but the thing is, it's shite because the filter floss just clogs up quicker. Because if you get like certain micron, it's letting certain particles back through. And you put the filter floss and it's catching everything.
No, that's what I'm using for filter floss.
And you don't want to catch everything. That's the thing. Filter floss is good for polishing, but you don't want to run it constantly running through filter socks. Filter floss. Because it's them little particles that you need. You know, that you want to go back round.
Yeah.
It feeds your coral. Otherwise, you're going to get too low in high first.
So I put a bed of filter floss on my overflow. You know, when it comes into the sump.
As long as it's not, as long as it's not compact filter floss, you're all right.
Right.
It'll still go through, but like some people can pack it. Like if you're pushing it into them socks and you're packing it, then it just catches everything.
Yeah, because you're taking it down to like a 20, 30 micron. Because it just literally catches, every last piece, everything coming through,
Like filter socks I did have like 100 micron and 50 micron filter socks. So every week I did a water change. I put 50 in the front and 100 in the back. And within 6 hours it was full.
It's like a brand new filter sock. Even a 200 micron brand new catches literally everything. It's mine clogged up like within days. Right now, the first wash that loosens up, right? So, it's weird. I was like, huh.
I just get one outside, jet wash them, and then I throw them in bleach.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I wash them. They're just washed in bleach and air dried. And I actually
just dry them out and then reuse them, or do you re-wet them in RODI or something?
Nope. What you do is you wash them in bleach. I turn mine inside out, wash them, and during the stop in between spins, I'll take them out, reverse them, and then let them wash through one more time, right in that same cycle, and then I just set them out and let them air dry.
Same as me.
What about
and just stick it straight back in?
You put them in washing machine?
No.
I do. Yeah.
I don't. You've got like excess residue, from washing detergent and stuff like that. So I wouldn't try that.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Never had a problem, boys. Never had a problem. Yeah. There's so much chlorine in my water.
Putting them in the washing machine at end of week, a bunch of them. Oh, I'm a bit weird doing that, mate.
Well, you got to remember that my wife, is in on this with me. So she'll do a wash, and the last wash, she dumps hot water into the fabric softener dispenser. Okay, and then that last rinse and everything, it's all cleaned out. So when I put bleach in, all that's going on those socks is bleach.
Right.
Right, and even if there was detergent in there, the bleach would blow that surfactant right off. Right, because that's what you're worried about is surfactant. Yeah.
I don't use material socks, me. I just use the nylon ones. So for me,
I got actual fabric soft. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I would put in the washer most probably.
Yeah.
But I don't use them. So
I just find the nylon ones don't catch enough.
Yeah, but you can get 50 micron nylon.
That's true. You can get some pretty fine. Yeah, not here though.
I got mine on eBay.
I know. I got to order them off eBay. I can't get them at a regular shop. It's like, what the hell, guys?
I've never seen them in a shop. Nylon socks under 225 micron.
Yeah, we get 200 microns, the least I can get here.
And they made them for the Red Sea, to fit the Red Sea. And it cost me, I think it was like £6.
What's a Red Sea sock cost here? Let's see.
I bet it's about $12 something.
Oh, I would bet. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you there. Filters. That's not going to do
more.
Let's go sock filter.
Good morning, lady.
There's my man.
Good morning, Michael.
Have you got your window open, Danny?
Say that again.
Have you got your window open?
No, I've just closed them now.
All right, because I could just get steering cars going zooming past.
Yeah, I know. I'm on the 518 a lay-by.
I got the baffle done, Michael. I'm going to pick it up in a bit.
What, you've got it made?
Yeah, and I polished it. What, do you know the top polished?
Yeah.
£5.
Yeah, it's not much, but the £5 you didn't have to spend if you had sandpaper. Yeah, I mean, well, £5 is £5, isn't it?
It was a £5, not polished, or a £5 polished.
Oh, right, fair enough. So it's free.
In a way, yeah, it's going to polish the one edge, polish free, yeah.
Where'd you get it from?
Atlas Trading.
Never heard of it.
Just off, Oldham Road in Ashton?
Yeah.
There.
All right. So when you're putting it in, how do you want me to do it?
I don't know. I need to get the silicon. I'm going to go to Screw Fix and get the silicon.
Have they got it in Screw Fix?
Yeah, they've got the Dow 781.
I'm not too sure about that. Well, saying
I've
that
checked
though,
online. Everyone uses it online.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I built a full aquarium out of that. Do you know Padawan's tank? And that's that tank's about 4 years old now. When I built that, I built that about 4 years ago, and it's still going. So must be
it's only for baffles anyway, isn't it? It's not like it's got to hold an aquarium together.
No, but it's more the what comes out of it.
It is food grade. Don't get mold in it and all that stuff.
Yeah. You got to make sure you get the one that isn't anti-mold though. The one with the No. You don't want the silicone that has the anti-mold stuff in it. You want it to literally just be silicone.
Yeah, straight silicone. Yeah.
Yeah, no additions, no nothing.
Not fast drying, not anything. It's just plain old. Yeah, that's why I buy Aqueon or I buy Marina or one of them. Yeah.
That Aquamate Pro, that Aquamate silicone that I've got, I can get that from Presswitch. It's only around the corner, and they sell it in the shop. And it's only like Presswitch. You know where Heaton Park is?
Yeah.
It's behind Heaton Park on the other side. So when you get off the motorway, where Sainsbury's is, if you go around to the other side of Heaton Park, there's a shop there that sells it.
What's it called?
Aquamate silicone or something like that. Can't remember now.
Do you know what? I might even just bring the LFSs here. Do you know the ones that are local here, like Living Reef?
No. They'll just bum you. Honestly, mate, if you just wait till Saturday, I'll go and get it for you.
Yeah, what's it called?
Aquamate.
Aquamate sealant.
Yeah.
Back in a bit, guys.
Do it, mate.
See you in a bit.
I'm just waiting for my new car to come.
Aquamate fish tank sealant by Everbuild.
That's the one.
Here we go.
It's only like $5.99 or something for a tube.
Oh yeah, Everbuild Aquamate, £4.59.
Oh, hey, Paul.
£4, even cheaper. And it's properly, that is an aquarium silicone, so you're not guessing.
Oh, £3.42. Amazon.
Get it ordered, son. Might even put a tube of that in my aquarium box.
Who else have we got in here? We got Raven's in here now. Hey, Raven.
Yep. Hi. How's it all going?
It's going. I'm having one of those heart attack moments because the government of Canada is screwing me around because it's a holiday, but we'll see.
Yeah. Nothing unusual there then?
Nope, not at all.
It's raining here, so no doubt I'll get stuck in traffic again today.
Sounds like it will be, maybe. It's pretty grey here, so I haven't really looked, but...
You say, lovely and sunny here.
I had a proper good day yesterday as well, but got out of that depot early, managed to hit 2 of my stores before they even closed, so I didn't have to open up. Just flew through it. It was done by 9:30, whereas last week I was getting done at 11. So hopefully I can get another day like that.
That'd be good. Yeah, it looks like the government's going to put me off a day. You sons of bitches. Anyway.
What does that mean?
Means my unemployment, instead of coming in today, will come in tomorrow, which means my landlord's going to be up my arse all day. And it's like, listen, I can't make the government do anything. Can you? Yeah. No biggie. I'm not worried about it. You sold the buildings anyway. I'm going to be like, well, the new owners can come get it. Piss off. Hey, Doraticus. Hey, Paul. Just in case you need some new type view. Yeah, Mike, we were having a good laugh. I got kicked out of Paul's stream last night. Couldn't get back in. Wait, I don't know, about a half hour, 45 minutes later, I thought, well, I'll start up the stream. Before the stream even really got started, I had 9 dislikes automatically. I'm like, yeah, something's not right here. And only 2 people came in, so it was like, something's wrong. I'm done. I'm taking a break.
I was, as soon as I got home last night, flipping, had my tea, nailed a couple of Easter eggs. I was in bed.
Yeah. So, yeah, Doratic, it's got to be because it was Easter, and I'm like, oh, come on. You know? Anyway, whatever. It's not like I'm broke and destitute here. It's just, you know, Me rent got to be paid. My landlord breaks thumbs. Yeah. He's Iranian. Go figure. Nice fella. Just, it's all about the money.
That's it.
No, so I don't know what the hell I'm going to do today. The wife's still working that early shift. Going to be doing that for a few weeks. Actually, I feel for her because she's all screwed up. You work nights for 2 years, and all of a sudden it's like, you're coming in the morning. Yeah. And she is not a nice person when she wakes up. I'll tell you that. Pretty much,
it's makes on nights tonight.
What's that?
My miss is in bed. She's on nights.
Yeah. Oh, she's on nights, is she?
Get my new car today, Michael. Whoop, whoop.
Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, you just said that. It flew right over my head. Oh, you're getting a new car. What are you getting? A Mondeo.
No, Mondeo.
Robbie
if it was
Reliant.
the 90s, I wouldn't.
Well, what do they call the Mondeo now? What did that turn into for you guys? The Fusion?
Have you seen the Mondeo? Have you seen the Mondeo now? I'd have a Mondeo now. They look freaking brilliant.
Look smart.
Yeah, they look
like
really
a BM.
Mm.
Hold on a second. I just got to, because we have them. They're just called something else. Mondeo.
Honestly, the Mondeo nowadays look high end. They look like Jags.
Yeah, they're all the same company, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Ford Fusion. We call it the Fusion over here. You guys call it the Mondeo.
Oh no, we've got a Fusion.
No, we got a Fusion over here.
Yeah. So this would be the Taurus. If it's an upgraded version of what the Fusion is, we would call it the Taurus. Still looks good. Yeah, it looks awesome. I remember when they switched over to this. My uncle had bought a Fusion when they were the older style, and then when the new one came out, I laughed at him. I said, "You should have waited. It looks more like an Aston Martin Rapide now."
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? The front grill looks
grill, really amazing. Yeah, and it's like he's like, "Oh, well, whatever." I went, "No, you're wrong. It looks better." I said, "That looks like something my grandmother would drive. That looks cool." Yeah. So.
Yeah, I do like the new Mondeo. And plus, as well, the great thing is, the ass falls out of Mondeo in like 2 minutes. So next week, you'll be able to buy one for $2,000.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, isn't it? I like what a friend of mine said. He goes, "Why'd you buy a Jetta?" I said, "Because I drive it till it explodes and sell it." He goes, "Why?" I said, "Because, man," I said, "you don't want to know what it's like to get parts on a Jetta, buddy. You don't want to know." I got a manual. Go ahead.
It's a bit more difficult for you over there, isn't it, to get German parts?
Yeah, the German parts are a little more dear over here. Like the clutch system in my Jetta is $1,200. And it's like, and that's without the pressure plate and the throwout bearing, so that's just the clutch. And it's like, holy crap, that's not installed. Yeah, and that's not an easy clutch to get at. I went under, we took a look, and we were like, "Ooh, that's not cool." right? Like, it's not like I can just drop it, replace it, and it cost me a few bucks there to get a few parts. Then the pit, the clutch alignment tool and all that. No. So. No, I take it easy on that clutch. Let me tell you, I like my standard, but you better know how to drive a standard if you're going to buy a Jetta, because I'll tell you don't want to pay for it. And then I see kids driving those Golf GTIs, same engine, same transmission, and just driving the living piss out of it. And mom and dad are paying for that. But yeah, it's what it is. Cars are just expensive in the first place.
Yep.
So anyway, Paul, what are you getting?
A Seat Arona.
A Seat. Okay.
A what?
Is that like a Kia?
I've got a Kia now.
Oh, you got a Kia now. Okay, I know what Seat is.
I've got a Sportage. Yeah, Kia Sportage. Oh, you make it Sportage.
Yeah, Sportage. No, that's actually called the Sportage here. Yeah, only the Americans call them the Sportage, because that stupid commercial and all that shit. Oh, I'll tell you. That is an expensive clutch, ain't it, Eradicate? That's $1,200. I'm like, what? So out of curiosity, I asked if it was an automatic transmission and it would how much would it cost? It's almost the same. 2013. And a 2-point slow.
2013 what?
2-point slow. Oh, sorry, 2.0. Yeah. I've only got 115 horsepower. I got to get some fun out of it.
HA6.
And my clutch is okay. I'm just saying that the one part I know that's going to get a lot of wear is the clutch. So, yeah. Gears are okay. Everything's fine that way. Actually, my dad drove mine. He just was amazed at how nice the gears were. Like, he's never driven anything but trucks. So for him to get into a car where it's like flick, 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 he just thought that was great. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's a nice system. It's freaking expensive. Yeah. Actually, you know who I've been watching? Do you guys watch anything else on YouTube besides fish? Like there's a fella named Tarvish, and he just bought a Lamborghini, 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo Turbo with 1,000 horsepower, and the clutch was effectively seized. He managed to sort of fix that, and he just keeps bumping into these issues. And you know, the turbos are knackered completely, chips out of them, bends in them, everything. Right, foreign object damage in them. Right, and I'm like, well, they're $2,000 a piece, at least. You know, so you know he's sitting there going, "Oh shit!" It's like, yeah, it's gonna cost you, buddy. Mike's back.
Just saw a sign saying long delays. And it's like, oh, ask and you shall receive.
Well, you're the one who brought it up, shithead.
Shit.
This is not a family-friendly day. I'll tell you that right now. I am in a mood. As you guys are going to be a right proper bellend today. That's what I'm going to be. Now, you know, I don't know. It's like I don't know. I just want to shoot the shit and hang out with my buddies online and fucking tell people to fuck off. Like, go read, you bastard. Go read.
You're a motherfucker.
You got it. Right? Somebody would be like, "What do I do about this?"
That'd be perfect song for you because you're Canadian as well.
Oh yeah, well, no kidding. Yeah, we're setting you adrift. What do you mean, right? That's the best episode ever. That guy Scott. Like, come on, guys, let's celebrate. I ain't your friend, guy. I ain't your friend, buddy. I ain't your buddy, guy. I love that one. It's like, what are you doing? We're setting you adrift. This is what they put them on an ice floe, chip it away, and kick them out to sea. There's a few people we'd like to do that to here.
Oh, Michael.
Yeah.
Bought them, you know, the baffle, the refugium combs, you know, to put over so the chair don't overflow. I bought some of them, and
yeah. Where'd you get them from?
eBay. I got 400 mil of it for £7.
Get another one.
A clip-on one and all, so you don't have to silicone it on.
What does it have on to what thickness glass?
Up to, I think it said up to 8 mil. I think it said.
What's the minimum size?
We'll get it up. I know it fit mine anyway. Let me just have a look.
Crazy.
There it is. It's for item description. Got that song of your head now. Cheers, Michael.
Well, Cowman's bitch is real bad bitch is really bit. I can't say it.
Right, if you're looking for a black PVC weigh cone for a fish tank, aquarium wear, or overflow box, this is the ideal marine tank and the weigh box, and the ideal for the ones. This is approximately 22 millimeters high. It's cut out grooves and it's approximately 47 millimeters from the bottom of the edge to the top of uncut. If it is available in any requirement lengths, multiples of 200 mil, and in 3 different styles. The grooves are approximately 22 mil deep. Up to 400 mil in length sections. Maximum single length is 600 mil. Oh, I don't know. I know it's right anyway because Woody's got it. It's got like it's got a pinching thing, Michael. Do you know where it's like tight at the bottom, and it's only like 20 mil at the bottom, and at the top it's like over a centimetre. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them that you can just pinch on. So it's only a picture. You'll realise you'll know why it's easy.
I use black egg crate as a weigh cone.
Yeah, well, this looks tighter, so it might be. It's worth getting.
Yeah. I just stuck like a black egg crate to the top with silicone. Did the job.
No, I've just sent you a picture, Michael, on the thing. I'll message you. Have a look at that, and I'll say it's worth that piece for 200 mil. But £3.50 delivered.
Right. I need to redo mine, to be honest. Mine's up so I can make my refusion bigger.
No. Hello.
on the stream last night, Michael, I just kept telling everyone, "Oh, when it's done, and I go get my chair toe from Michael's." Funny thing is, I've not even asked him yet.
Lee Brathwaite took a full flipping answer bag full.
Bagging it up and flogging it. He's a proper doll boy.
Yeah, I went to flipping give him. I was only going to give him an handful. He's like, "Don't be tight, give me some more." Next thing, I'm flipping build an answer bag.
Oh.
Are you going to mix yours, Michael? Because I'm thinking of just getting a mixture.
Mine is mixed. It's J.O. and Calais. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I was thinking of doing it myself, getting a mixture.
Yeah. It needs trimming back in the nano tank. It's growing out of control in the nano tank. It's actually, it's rooted onto the glass.
Oof. Well, yeah. Well, that's good and bad. It's just good. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's pain in the ass.
It just looks ugly.
Yeah. No, what's funny? Somebody was charging for Chato for a handful. And I think it was $15, and I messaged the guy that was looking for it, and I said, "Come over to my house. I'll give you some now for free. I'll give you a bag."
We do it here. At the end of the day, everything's got a price. I don't mind giving stuff away to the people I know, but I wouldn't give it away to strangers because strangers will just take it and sell it themselves.
Do you know what? I agree with you there, Michael. It's happened to me before. Do you know, give me frags away. Someone's come bought something. Give them a bit of frags.
Yeah.
And I've seen them being sold on Facebook.
Yeah.
Thinking, cheeky bastard.
Yeah. I don't mind giving friends stuff. I'll give friends stuff all day long, but I won't give strangers anything. Like, I'll charge them £5 for an axle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Michael, I mean, you friends.
Don't know yet. I might do it for £2.50 because of me.
Yeah. Well, what's funny is even my friends you got to watch out for. Like I said to a real good friend of mine, I sold him something, and I turned around, there it was being sold on Facebook, and I'm like, well, I think we know what kind of friends we are then. You said you needed it, I gave it to you, now you're selling it? Why didn't you just give it back to me? Anyway, funny thing that.
See that though? That you can get in a way. If someone gives you something, as Michael says, stop being an Indian giver.
Yeah.
If you give something to somebody, as far as I'm concerned, you've given it. It's up to them then to what to do with it.
Yep.
You've given it. If you loan it to them, that's a different story. But if you give them something,
well,
give it them.
I loan you something and you're selling it. We're going to be having words outside your house.
Exactly. But if you've given it, yeah, if you've given it and then you see them selling it, why do you net it?
You say to me, you need something, right? It's actually broken. I need to do this to replace this. And then you come over to my house and I give it to you because you need it. And then that same day I see it for sale on Facebook or Craigslist, they call it in the States, or Kijiji, whatever, right? That's a different story entirely. That's not
different. That's not it. That's like saying, Paul, I really, really need your wave maker. I really, really need it. You go, all right, well, you know, I'll give it you, you know, because you need it. And then the next thing, I'm putting it on Facebook for sale. That's a piss take. But, you know, obviously, if I've got something off you for whatever reason, whether I've bought it or you've just said, oh, you know, you can have this. And then I've had it for a while or whatever, and then it's like, oh, no.
Right. That's different. Go ahead. I gave it to you. You know what I mean? That's different, right? But it's that, wait a minute. Did you need it to sell it for money? I probably still would have given it to you if you said that, but no. That's all I'm saying. You know. Plus, I'm always
straight up with you. Yeah, I'm always straight up with people. I never leave anything to assumption. You know, I always make sure that we're always on the same page, because then there's no, you know, because the biggest problem is with friends is assuming somebody's going to think the same way you think, and then you end up falling out over stupid things because you thought one thing, they thought another. You're both completely innocent in your thoughts, but you're not on the same page, so you fall out over something stupid. Where you turn around and say, right, I'm giving you this, but if you ever don't need it anymore, offer it me back first. And if I don't want it, I'll just tell you to sell it, but do me the courtesy of offering it me back first. Or I'll just say, I'm giving you this, do what you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Where are you at, Eradicate? Because we got that problem here too.
If you was gonna just to let you give me a wave maker because I needed it, Michael, and so you can have that. And if I wanted to upgrade and I was selling it to put it towards a new one, that'd be different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
because you're still using it for the product that you need it for.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with frags here. Eradicate saying he's got the problem there, right? People don't want to pay for them, right? So they'll come over, you put it up for sale for whatever it's worth, blah blah blah, or what you perceive it to be worth, and then they come over and they get all cheeky about it. And it's like, well, listen, will you send me this one for a deal? And it's like, because they know they think they got you over a barrel. What they don't know about me is I'm not selling it because I need the money. I'm selling it because I can sell it. So guess what, buddy? Go ahead.
It's two people. You've got Michael and Mark Ebb. If they come to my house and like a coral I've got, and they've got, give us a frag of that, I'd give it them. But if I was selling something, that's a different thing, because that's when I want the money. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. You want me to be nice to you. Don't look at me for like scrambled egg zoas, right? Scrambled egg zoas go for $25 a head here. Right. So if I'm selling,
I've got them vampires in drag. I told Michael, I said, can I have an head if he wants one? I'm not going to charge him for it.
Yeah. Well, they're going for $65 or $85 a head here in Canada. Vampires in drag.
There you go, Michael. If you grow Zoas like he does in his tank.
I literally didn't hear any of that. I've just come out of the black spot, I think.
Yeah, I was saying about that vampires in drag. I said you can have one of these vampires in drag. They're like 25 quid a head. In Canada, they're $65 a head.
Yeah, or more. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to start shipping to Canada as soon as that one starts growing.
They won't let you. That's the problem. They won't let you. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, Michael. The way the Zoas grow in your tank, you could do with getting one of these in yours, gluing it down and growing them out.
Yeah.
But they always stretch in my tank. Because it's so.
What you could do is building a shelf. Yeah, do you know, building a shelf on the back eye up or something and sticking some Zoas there that you're going to sell.
Yeah. I need a frag rack, to be honest, but I don't really want to put a frag rack in and ruin the tank, you know what I mean?
It won't ruin it.
Yeah, they do. They look ugly.
Michael, why do you think I sold mine to Andy?
Yeah, true enough. I guess it all depends on the prerogative.
because I've made a little frag rack for the floor of the tank out of black egg crate.
Yeah.
It's sort of like it's a necessary evil, really, because you know I've got frags.
Yep.
And if I put them on the rocks, then they'll just encrust into the rocks, and then I won't be able to move them. So it's a necessary evil, really.
Hang on, let me just spin my camera around so you can see my camera. Right, let it focus. Let it focus. There you go. Look. So there's the vampires in drag.
Yeah.
There. There's about 4 or 5 heads on that now. But them ones, they're not like that old. They've not been in there that long.
Those gobstoppers?
My ones are dead. My gobstoppers are flipping out of hand. Yeah, they're gobstoppers then.
Yeah, they're gobstoppers. No.
Mine are just ridiculous. I've got so many gobstoppers. It's untrue.
I've got these ones. These just appeared from nowhere. What they call purple hornets or something.
Yeah, they look like purple hornets. Oh, if they got a gold ring, they're hornets.
I've got orangey ones down here. And under these, under the vampires in drag, I think you can see one just popping underneath it. They're worldwide coral twisters.
Cool.
I think Michael wants to frag that one.
Paul, if you keep a frag rack in the slump and you have opposing time frame, it's not necessarily a bad thing. And if you've got that Evergrow or that whatever they call that, the UFO, the pink and blue or whatever, you can, but your mileage may vary. It's Paul's face.
I want my rainbow trackie to hunker over like yours, Paul.
Oh, it's only just woke up, this one, so it's still asleep.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, I want my rainbow trackie to look like that.
In fact, that's actually tucked itself under there. Shouldn't be like that. Let's untuck it.
Yeah. Don't mess with it. Don't mess with it.
I've got a really nice strawberry shortcake frag up for grabs.
I can't wait to see that, man. Yeah.
To be honest, I've got multiple strawberry shortcakes in my tank now, which is great.
Yeah.
Never been able to keep them alive.
I wonder if I can even get a hold of that in Canada now. Hold on here. Strawberry shortcake frag.
Let me. Michael, I'm going to stick some easy SPS in. What? I'm going to stick some easy SPS in. You know, the food. Watch the polyps on this. Extend.
All right.
Right, let me just get some. 1 minute.
I need to get some of that.
I'll tell you what. You've never seen polyp extension like it when you put it in.
I've not got much polyp extension at the moment because of the previous swing on the older corals and the new corals. The new corals have got more polyp extension than the older ones. But it's not like huge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'll just mix it in. Give me a sec.
Oh.
I knew I felt like crap today, and it's like, yeah, it's going to be an allergy day. Oh, let's see here. Strawberry shortcake frag in Canada. Has anybody even got any? SPS Coral Farms, you're new. Aussie strawberry shortcake. You ready, guys? How much for frag over there, Mike?
£50 plus, I think.
$100 Canadian, so that's about the same.
About the same, yeah. How big's the frag?
It is 1 to 1.5 inch.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell! I've got like a 2-inch frag there.
Yeah.
I was considering fragging the full colony, but then I went, no, it looks too nice.
No, you know what? I've gotten to a point. I was selling a lot, And, you know, and I think we all go through that period in the hobby, and you still can. Like, I mean, stuff will grow. I've already got a head of scrambled eggs that I'll let grow, and then I'll frag it again, and then I'll start selling it. And it's such a slow grower that one is never, ever going to go cheap. And somebody said, why is that? I said, slow growers are slow growers. The name implies the problem, right? You know, some people's things might grow faster, but...
I had them. I don't know where they went. The hermit crabs pops them off the rock, and they just
God, hermit crab. Why do we even bother? You know, we know they're dicks, so we keep buying them.
I had another one as well. I had a rainbow hornet. They go for about 70 quid here.
Ooh, they're cheaper here.
Yeah, but flipping that one again, pops it off the rock. Never saw it again. I've got some worldwide coral sundrops. They grow quite fast actually. And then I've got I think I've still got some scrambled eggs, to be honest, on the rock. They grow quite quickly. I've got about 10 heads of it. Got quite a few sowers. I've got reverse space monsters. I've got everlasting gobstoppers.
Yep.
I've got rafters. Not rafters, sorry. Sunny D's.
Sunny D's.
Lot of chaos. Black dragons.
Cool.
What they called? Umpalumpas or something. I can't remember what they're called. They call some Umpalumpas. I think they're called Umpalumpas. I can't remember. I've got a few different types. I can't remember all the names.
Yeah, I know. Those are nuts. They're worse than acros. There's just so many different ones. What a cheeky razz. I'm going to sneak in here and steal your food, Mr. Trakey. That was entertaining. Oh, come on, guys. My morning. Something's got to improve my mood, right? I want to be in a better mood. I don't like being in a shitty mood.
You should already be in a good mood. You're in a live stream with us.
This is true. No, actually, believe it or not, it helped. Just gonna suck because I know my fucking landlord's gonna get in my face today. He'll be like, "What do you want me to do, man? Let's go down Service New Brunswick. We'll beat the shit out of a few people. Let's go." Yeah. Anyway, that'll do. That'll do, Craig. That'll do. Oh, hello, Mr. Mandarin. Paul's got his camera set up on his tank looking at that Trakey feeding. Wish my Mandarin would come up front, but I think my Scooter Bunnies claimed that territory. Who we got left in the chat? I think Paul's still there. Paul Reefer. Paul New Reefer, I should say. Probably Dave. I know Dave's hanging out. He's getting ready to do a job site today. Or was hanging out anyway. How's your day going, Raven? You getting bored, Mike?
Yeah, side traffic again.
Yeah, well, that's kind of your job, ain't it? Don't quit your day job, son.
Tell you what, I can rock any rock bands with my skills.
What's that? The Stroke?
That was Arctic Monkeys.
There you go. Acid Monkeys. All right. Ooh.
Not acid, Arctic.
Oh, Arctic Monkeys. Yeah. Nope. I'll tell you, it's going to be a slow start. It's a slow burn morning. I can feel it. That's all right, though.
Think I might treat myself to a pasta.
There you go.
Pasta coffee.
Yeah. I do not want to let my wife see that yellow rasp. That'll be the next one we got to get. Hello, Mr.
No more
Magnificent.
fish.
Yeah, I know. You keep saying that, buddy.
Need it? Oh, Raven, your mic's going again.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. Sounds like, I swear to God, if you put a bass line on that, that'd be a tune.
Yeah, doing some dubstep there. Yeah.
I tell ya. Skrillex wants the flipping wants the beat for it. But yeah, what was I going to say then? Yeah, I'm done. I'm fish-wise done. I just want some corals now to, to fill darker areas.
Right.
Low light corals to fill darker areas and stuff. And I think I'm gonna add to the scape to fill the scape out a bit more because big sections overhang everything. It's difficult to get anything on the lower levels, so I'm gonna sort of like widen the scape a little bit and just sort of like give space for other stuff. And I'm also toying with the idea of going down the metal halide route.
Are you getting away from the LEDs and thinking about just going full on MH? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at the reef brights because I could probably get away with putting two reef brights over my tank with some XHO blue LEDs.
Yeah.
So I'm considering going down that route. Not that there's anything wrong with the LEDs. It's just that I've seen a few tanks now with metal halides over them, and just the look of the tank to the eye, just for aesthetic reasons, the look of the tank to the eye is just really, it's what I shoot for. I like white looking tanks.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But they do also provide a bit of a shimmer as well. And then with the XHO strips as well combined, you get a really nice colour pop, but also a nice white look. You know what I mean? And because I've got quite a few shallow acros in there, which FFS under white's better than they do under blues.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about going down that route. Also as well, the growth that I'm seeing on people's tanks that are using metal halides now and in the past.
Yeah, you can't argue metal halide. No, you can't.
Yeah. So I'm really, really excited with the idea. Obviously, I've got to put some more videos out of my current LEDs because they were provided. I can't just fob them off. But yeah, I'm definitely excited with the idea of going down the metal halide route.
If I could afford it, I probably would over my 120 because they're a little dear here.
You'd only need one.
On a 120?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
If you lift it up high, you get a good spread. You don't need one. You get the 400 watt. Get the 400 watt. Like you'd be fine with one.
I wonder.
I don't know how much they are though. I think they're about 500-600.
Let's see if they even sell them. They're actually a little hard to get a hold of. Metal halide. Let's see.
Well, seeing those stuck in traffic, I'm going to go and stop off and get something to eat.
There you go.
Because I've had no breakfast yet. So I'm gonna film my belly with Greggs. Yeah. And if you don't know what Greggs is, it's just pastries. Pastry.
So 250 watt HQI Hamilton is the only one that he's got available, and they're 160 just for the pendant. That's not even all the stuff to put it up.
Sorry, what did?
All told, you're probably talking about $400 for each one to get everything put together. Yeah.
What's a metal halide?
For a metal halide, yeah. So I'd have to have 2 for my tank.
Yeah, but if you get the Reef Bright ones, I don't think you will.
I don't know if you can get Reef Bright in Canada. Let's find out.
I'll be back.
Sounds good. Wow, they're actually difficult to get here. Wow, nobody's carrying metal halide in Canada? Seriously? Lightning. Nope, no one's got them from the regular channels. That's pretty wild. You would have thought at least somebody would have them, but not really. Check that out. So if I want a metal halide in Canada, I'd have to order from the States if I wanted to get a Reef Bright. Sort of interesting, I guess. Oh, well, it's going to go quiet for a second, gentlemen. I'm going to go grab another coffee because, you know, my day's just going that way. Oh, your mic shot out there, Raven. Oof, that's awful.
Somebody mentioned metal halides there. Am I on in here?
There we go. I'm back. Just grabbing a quick coffee.
Hey. Somebody mentioned metal halides.
Yeah, Mike's thinking about switching over to metal halide.
He switched his lights quite a lot, that fella.
Yeah. Well, when you're going for a look, that's the hard part, right? When you're looking, and he really wants growth, right? That's what I'm guessing, Mike. The reason you're thinking about metal halides, the growth and the look.
No, the look.
Just the look.
The look.
Why does it make the colours pop better or anything?
No, it's just more the look that they give. The whiter look. You can get it from LEDs, but also as well is that added thingy of the spectrum that I'm getting is the spectrum that I'm getting. I'm getting the right spectrum from metal halide without me messing or tweaking or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just is what it is, you know.
Switch it on and it's on.
Switch on, switch it off. You know, no dials, no gizmos, no messing about. It's just when I turn it on.
So how do you ramp them up? Do you just switch them on and they come on and that's it, or do you supplement them with T5s? And...
No. Well, this is the thing. This is the thing with LEDs and stuff. Is we've got into this thing of messing, you know, since LEDs, like ramping up and ramping down and this and that and the other. But, you know, back in the day, it never did that, you know what I mean? They just switched on, they switched off. T5 switched on, they switched off. Halides switched on, they switched off. You know what I mean? And then, obviously, later on in life, you know, T5s had the ability to dim. But, you know, you don't... Personally, I'd rather just run my tank lights for, you know, for the period of time that they're on, you know, so the halides, so have them on for 6 hours or whatever, and then just run the blues in between. So you can have like these blue LED strips called XHO refresh. So you can put them on a timer so that they come on an hour before the halides do, and then go off an hour after the halides do, just like how we used to do it. You know what I mean?
So that's a form of ramping up and down, then, I suppose.
To a degree. Yeah, in essence.
Yeah. So
I'm very new to all this, so lighting's very, very new topic for me.
Yeah. The thing why I want to try the halides out is because, like I said, at the moment I'm tweaking and changing my spectrum of the light to, you know, to get what I think the corals want. And also as well, you know, like my lights, they don't have true UV. Most LEDs don't have true UV. I think it's only the Orphex that do, the Orphex Atlantic. Whereas Halide, you get that, you know, with a bulb. So what I fancy just seeing what the difference would be with it.
You know, if you look at Malev's Reef, he did a thing on his halides, and it's actually pretty interesting to watch. Like, he's got a really intricate setup, but, you know, he talks in depth about his metal halides and why he's never switched. He has, you know, strips. He's got, like what you were talking about, he's got 2 strips of those XHOs, right, to supplement. Yeah. But, you know, overall, 90% of what he's getting is coming from these metal halides. And, I mean, we're talking about a guy whose Montepora was so big it took 2 people to lift it out of the tank to frag it. You know, that's pretty big. You know, like, he did a video on that too. If you ever want to check it out, Frag Party, I think he called it, or something. They took this out, and it was wild to watch. Yeah.
I watched that video actually.
It's insane how big that was. Oh, lazy.
So the corals actually need UV then?
They say they do. They do. They say they do.
The Zolfin belly does, because it's photosynthetic.
Yeah. Right. So how come these LEDs are growing coral then, and if they don't have true UV, how are they getting? How are the corals growing, or are they?
They're still getting a portion of the spectrum, but you're not getting all the spectrum.
All of it.
It's like you will survive and grow on McDonald's. You know what I mean? But you're not getting exactly. And there you go. Point made. You know, you will live, you will grow eating McDonald's, but you're not getting everything that you need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they might be brittle. You know what I mean? So although although on the outside you look normal, but you know the inside your bones might be brittle, and the same for corals. Again, this is a you know, estimated. You know, the difference might be that you might have one coral growing under LEDs that, without the UV, grows in a certain way, and under UV, it grows in a different way.
Oh, your mic's gone screwy there, Mike.
Structure's denser, or I don't know. But
Are we still on?
Yeah, his voice went.
He's driving, and it would be where he is.
There he is.
I keep getting cut off.
Yeah. Weak reception, sir. I'll just blame you for it anyway. It's all good. No, so yeah, that's always going to be a hot topic. That I remember when LEDs first came out, and they were talking about it, and they were like, "Oh, they'll never grow." And then I think it was the AI Sol, the SOL. Guys were reporting their success with it. So, but they were very blue, very blue.
So yeah, I'm just interested, especially with how metal halides are at the moment. You know, they don't run as hot anymore. Well, the refrites don't anyway. You know, they don't run as hot now. So you've not got all that issue with overheating. You might still be funny, Raven.
Is it?
Yeah, you get a tick, 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 tick out of it, man.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. That's all right. It's not as bad as it could be.
I was going to say, I've got headphones on, Mike.
I don't know why it just keeps ticking.
The government's watching you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. I just had a phone call come through, so.
It won't be anytime soon with the halides, but I'm definitely toying with the idea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mike's thinking about switching to metal halide.
Yeah, my nano's got halides. Halide.
What are you doing with your molten lights then? Are you going to keep them?
Probably sell them.
No, it's all in one. It's the one all-in-one unit. So it's with the tank.
Yeah.
So it's like in the lid.
Oh no, he said what am I going to be doing with my moving light?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'll probably sell him, Danny. Don't know yet.
I'd keep them, mate, to be honest with you. You never know, you might want to go back to them.
The problem is money. Because I won't be getting the allies for free. I'll have to pay for them.
True enough. Yeah.
But just stay inside.
What?
There's three cyclists in front of me taking up the full width of the road.
The one thing with halides is if you try filming, you get a flicker.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
You'll get a really bad flicker. So if you're trying to film anything on your tank, you'll get a flicker.
Is that with a phone or a proper camera?
With my phone, I get a flicker, and when I've tried a camera as well, you get a flicker.
A special lens for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you need to on certain angles, on other angles, you'll just get a flicker.
It's probably it'll be the wavelength that you're on. So if they're so basically you've got PAL and NTSC. Obviously here we run PAL, but if the light's American, then you need to switch the settings to NTSC to stop the flicker.
Yeah.
Oh, mine's got no settings.
Normally, if it's a British camera, you normally can't change it to NTSC because it's a British camera. Oh, it's made for Britain. But my camera's got the ability to change between NTSC or PAL, so I can change depending on the lighting. So, you know, obviously our lights run at a different hertz than theirs do because they're on different power than we are. So that's what causes it.
Yeah.
The flickering lights.
Yeah.
60 cycle versus what you guys have. Yep.
Yeah. The only way that I can combat it is to let more light in, brighten up my aperture through my aperture.
Right.
Yeah. That tends to work, but then it blows out a little bit.
Get if you're struggling in blowing it out and you can't do anything about it on the settings, get an ND filter.
An ND, yeah.
I use a variable ND filter when I'm outside.
Yeah.
Because if I want that depth of field, say if I'm running at an aperture of 2.8 or 1.8, it's letting in tons and tons of light. And if it's daytime, then it's just too much. It's just washed out, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because if I want to keep my shutter speed at 50, for example, if I'm filming at 24 frames, there's nothing I can do about it. But the only way I can sort it out is by putting an ND filter on.
Yeah.
So rather than having loads of NDs, I just have a variable one.
Variable one, yeah. Yeah, I've got I've got some graduated NDs as well. So.
I love how loud your guys' trucks are. I know ours are awful inside too, rigs.
It's only loud when I'm accelerating.
Here's me thinking I'm being noisy eating at the same time, but that noise.
That's a totally different noise. Yeah, exactly. When he accelerates or he does his thing. Yeah.
It's the V8. Yeah.
I'm not pulling a V8. Are you mad?
I'm only kidding.
like a bleeding toy box. This thing, like a toy car. I think it's a 450. So it's only a little baby thing.
I'm in the 460. Yeah.
And it's only a 4-wheeler as well. Then
we've had it chipped up to 5. You don't notice a difference. You do a little bit on hills.
Yeah.
I think fuel consumption's a bit better, but power.
So how's your tank doing there, Mel? Probably just humming along, is it? Melanie Simpson's in the chat. You know what else I like is that Mike and Danny both are truckers, right? They'll mute themselves if they know it's going to be loud. They're so polite about it. I think Canadian truckers are like that, but I've had American truckers, they'll be like, just deal with it, boy. No. Wow, everybody's muted except me. I was going to say, Raven, your mic's not so bad.
I'm eating a pasta, and it's properly noisy when I'm crinkling the bucket. So I'm muted.
It's fine. Yeah. You're fine. Yes, my tank is doing pretty well. Just trying to get nutrients down as usual.
You don't want to hear what's coming out of my mouth. I'm on the M6.
Oh, there you go. Proper cursing, I'm guessing.
I'm on the M6 as well.
Oh, yeah.
Just gone past Knutsford.
What are you trying to do, Mike? Hook up? Have a little love in?
We're going to do what truckers do best.
What truckers do best.
Second knuckle.
Was second knuckle, yeah. And then murder a prostitute? What? Just saying.
Hey, do you remember when Jeremy Clarkson said that on one of his
my
shows?
God. I got to ask. Did truckers that bad?
He called us all rapists.
He did murderers. I'm like, oh, that's not going to go well, and it didn't. You know,
it did go very well, but I thought it was quite funny myself.
Yeah.
That's all right. You guys are going to laugh at this.
If you understood the joke.
You have to understand. At least I did. Yeah, you got to understand it, right?
Yeah, I've been understood it, where it come from.
Yeah, exactly. It
was putting a magnum through a brick wall at the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A friend of mine was asking me what I've been watching lately. I said a show called Encounters with Evil. He goes, why the hell are you watching that? And my wife's even more creeped out because she woke up and I'm watching something on Flesh Eaters, right? So Jeffrey Dahmer, all the cannibalistic serial killers, right? And she's like, why are you watching that? Stop that. You're freaking me out. It's 6 a.m. I'm hearing, and then he ate his victim. And I'm like, well, maybe you should be worried.
Right. Some ideas.
Just, I was going to say, get you some ideas.
So serve you up with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Like, geez, get over it. Well, I was going to go into psychiatry, so that's always fascinated me. Everybody gets fascinated by that. It's how can a human being do that? And it's like, depravity is something we're all really good at. Yeah. I was watching one, and the thing is, it's a British show. So, of course, they always show a lot of the British stuff. And it's like, yeah, that's kind of, they exist. Hell, there was a Russian guy who's probably got away with more of it than anybody, right? Whatever. Mm-hmm. Big country. Yeah.
Although the hypnosis side of psychiatry could be handy.
Yeah, really. You will let me buy what I want. Yeah.
£4,000.
Yeah, you won't make me. You won't complain, and you'll go make me a sandwich. Yeah. Yeah, Michael Mel says you're making her hungry, eating what you're eating there. It's just pastry. It's just sugar.
Nacho cheese, chili filling. Oh, it's amazing.
Oh, stop that. Where's the nearest Greg's?
Yeah, he just went to Greg's. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, there's no generalizing truckers here. Yeah. Where's the newest Greg's?
That's where I just got it from, Danny.
Yeah.
I heard you.
Just dropped in at Nuts and Services because the Greg's is in the garage.
I've just passed it not long ago.
Yeah.
Well, prepare to put your feet up, mate, because the traffic stops where I am.
I'm coming off in a couple of miles. I'm on my way to Runcorn.
Are you getting off at the 56? Oh no, you passed that, haven't you? Oh. And then I've got a chicken tandoori sub for later.
There you go.
And it was a proper big buy today. I didn't buy any chocolate.
No chocolate?
No chocolate. Watching my figure.
I'm a bit of a thing. I try to eat as healthy as I can, but chocolate, which fills me heart.
Chocolate is my smack.
Yeah.
Oh, my alcohol, whatever you want to put it, like literally.
Yeah.
That's chocolate for me.
Are you a non-drinker?
I don't drink now.
No, I don't either. No, let the wife do all that.
I'm not a non-drinker. I will have a drink, like sociably. You know what I mean? If we're at a party or whatever. But I'm not somebody that'll sit in the house and have, a couple of tins or whatever whilst watching telly. I'm not into all that. I'd rather just drink flipping juice.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Mm-hmm.
I've not done it for years, mate. To be honest with you, gives me a headache straight after I've had a drink.
Hey, Del. No, except I'm not a big drinker anymore. I was. Then I just sort of grew out of it, I guess. I got tired of hangovers. I got tired of my liver waking up next to me drinking a coffee going, "You're an asshole." Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get enough coffee though.
Yeah, I drink way too much coffee. I know I do.
I don't even really drink any coffee either.
No, you said that, you bellend.
Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max.
Pepsi Max and chocolate. They're my addiction.
Diabetes in a can. Diabetes in a can.
Yeah.
There's no sugar in it.
Definitely.
No, I know. Pepsi Max is
Even worse.
Yeah.
Even worse.
Yeah, it's even worse. Yeah.
What? Aspartame.
Aspartame starting to show some really negative signs on kidney
Gives you-
function.
if you're looking at it, proper gives you diabetes. Because my mum used to be on the diet off all the time, and she's had stage 1 diabetes. She's cleared of it now because, you know, thanks to the internet, she's read a lot about it, and she's cleared up her diabetes through a diet. And she's knocked all the diet drinks on the head. She's gone back to sugar drinks, and she's got rid of the diabetes.
Yeah, I have heard that asparatin or whatever it's called is a bit of a nightmare.
You know what it is? I used to collect it, Michael, you know, from factories where they made it. And you know what it is? It's bacteria shit.
It's what shit?
Bacteria shit. You know,
It's synthetic.
made from the colon bacteria.
Yeah, it's based on it. It's synthetic though. But it is. It's E. coli.
How they cultivate it in big stainless steel vats, and what they do, they kill it off afterwards, and what's left on the walls, the bacteria dies, but what's left on the walls is like that white powder, and that's what the bacteria leave behind.
Oh, so I'm eating bacteria shit.
Pretty much.
Yep.
Drinking even.
Yeah. It's now a synthetic version. They don't do. I don't know about over in the UK, but over here they're not allowed to cultivate it that way anymore. So they came up with this synthetic version, and they're finding it just as rough on the human body.
It's a neurotoxin as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, I'm just going to have to drink water every day now, aren't I?
Well, no, that's still a fucking arm-sticking lead, buddy. Doesn't matter what it is.
Thanks for ruining my only passion. No, Ben.
I'm sorry, but us truckers have to look after each other, fella.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I'm going to have to start chasing the white dragon every day just so that I've got something else.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
No, it's
Tank water.
I'm actually
Tank water, will you?
Oh, tank waters, lovely. I'm actually on water right now, but it's flavoured water. It's strawberry flavoured water.
Yeah.
So I'm getting there. I'm slowly deadening my senses.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
I was going to say, read if that's got any of that sugary stuff in it.
They all do.
It's
See if that's got
sugar
the aspirin, because that should have it in there as well.
No, because it's not the sugar-free version.
Well, they've named it. If you look on certain tins of pop on certain drinks, they've actually renamed aspartame. And the reason that they've renamed it is because people are actually looking up what it is and they're realising what it is.
Yeah.
So they've slightly changed the name of the product. I think that's where they've changed the name of aspartame. They don't actually say aspartame anymore.
What's it called now?
It's something similar. I can't remember the actual name, but it's something similar.
Is it acid? Hold on. I just saw it. I can't read it.
Yeah,
I can't read it. I'm driving.
Just call it ass juice.
It's not hang on a minute. Let me get my tongue around it. Ascorbic acid.
Ascorbic acid?
No, it's not ascorbic acid. That's actually vitamin C.
But, yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't. There's an ingredient on this bottle of water that's acid something. But I can't read it now because I'm driving. I've just started driving again.
Yeah, leave it.
I don't want to bin my truck trying to find out what it is that's killing me, and then end up killing myself by binning the truck into another car.
Yeah, leave it. Put it down.
Right, so I'm a bit depressed now.
No,
So now I can't drink.
There's better stuff out there for you, Michael.
Like what? What's better than Pepsi Max? My life is Pepsi Max.
Is it amino sweet?
Yeah, they'll call it sweet.
As far as I can see, it's called like aspartame's name changed to amino sweet.
Yeah, that's what they'll call it. It's word magic what they do. I just remove all the chemicals. I've been a truck driver for 22 years, and throughout them years, I've moved quite a lot of chemicals. Me being a bit curious the way I am, I like to ask questions. What we're taking, where's it going? But what they're putting it in there for, you know what I mean? So over the years, I've kind of gathered that a lot of chemical waste ends up in our foods. They call it preservatives.
Preservatives,
you know what I mean?
Totally agree.
Just put it into one group and call it a preservative.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you think of it like that, you think if it's preserving the food, what's it doing to our bodies?
Exactly. Yeah. And I actually open my missus' eyes up to this sort of stuff, and now she goes shopping now, and everything she picks up, she'll read everything on the label now. And if it's got anything like that, she puts it back. And if she can't buy it made with nothing in it, she'll find an ingredient, ingredients, and make it fresh from scratch.
Yeah, totally agree.
Just been cut off by one of those Mondeos who was talking about. I'll let him off because I like the car.
Yeah, I do like the Mondeos. I think the next one I might get is be like a Cougar.
Oh no. I friggin' hate those crossovers. Half 4x4, half normal car. Do me head in those things. Like, get a 4x4 or get a normal car. You know what I mean? The old Cougar. I used to have the old Cougar, the one that was like it looked like a canal barge. It was about 74 feet long, and it had a 2.5 litre V6 engine in it. The Americans used to call it. No, it was called the Cougar in America as well.
Yeah.
By Ford, big long thing. Oh, that was like the most comfortable drive ever. It was just so smooth, but it was thirsty.
Yeah.
Very thirsty.
Well,
2.5 litre V6, and it just used to drink.
Yeah. We was looking at the that new EcoSport one, but it's basically a Fiesta.
Yeah.
So,
get a Fiesta. Cheaper.
Well, at the moment I've got a Focus. So, but I'll get a new car next year.
Yeah, get the ST, get the RS. Treat yourself.
RS. I wish.
Treat yourself. You only live once, Raven. Get the action.
I've gone through all that boy racer stuff.
You never finish. You never get out
I don't
of
know
it.
that. No, you don't. You don't. I used to have the XR2i. I used to have one of them.
I used to have one of them.
That was fun. I think that was fun.
Mark 3.
Yeah.
Mark 3. And I had the Mark 3 Escort. Mark 3 Escort. It was so old. It was orange, and it had like this rubber spoiler, and the spoiler was that freaking heavy. It was thinking I had one of those. I've had a Subaru Impreza. Subaru Impreza. And then I started getting out of cars and getting into bikes.
Yeah, all right.
And then,
I'm just
Yamaha R6.
Yeah, oh nice.
And then I got a Kawasaki Z1000. Love that bike.
Oh nice. Yeah. Well, at the moment, I'm actually doing my direct taxes.
For the bike?
So, yeah, for a bike, direct taxes. So, at the moment, I've just got a little 125. Sorry?
Oh, okay. I'm just thinking at the moment with bikes, the weather is like, unless you like, if you like me, I'm a fair weather rider. I ride for fun. I don't ride for commuting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the weather is country. You get like 2 weeks, if that, of decent weather to ride in. Like where the road's warm and stuff like that, so you can get a good grip on your tyres. Other than that, you die. And then the roads now, every single road's got road work.
Potholes.
It's like potholes and everything else. You die to death every time you go out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. But
I don't ride.
Yeah. See, the other half has the car for backwards and forwards to work. I just need the bike if I have to go out. So I don't normally leave town as such because of what I do sort of like as well. So if I don't leave the area that often, if that makes any sense.
What do you work like? You work quite local.
I'm on a pager. If my pager goes, I go running, basically.
Oh.
So
what are you?
I drop everything.
Are you the muscle? As soon as the pager goes around, you go around with a baseball bat.
That is something like that, yeah. But so I need to get to station. So that's the reason why I've got the motorbike. So
what does direct access cost?
Sorry?
About five, 600.
What does direct access cost these days?
I'm just. Well, it depends on where you go. I'm doing it. I'm just doing like lessons every week. So for an hour it's So for an hour for me, because I get what's called blue light discount. So I get that for £25 a lesson.
Right.
So I get a discount. No, I'm not copper. No.
Ambulance. Fire.
No. You wouldn't guess it. I live on the coast.
Oh,
I live on the coast.
You were what's it called? Boat. What's it called? Lifeboat.
No, I am not lifeboat, but I work alongside them.
Right, okay.
Behind every lifeboat, there's a Coast Guard.
Oh, you
Coast Guard. Yeah, I'm part of a cliff rescue team who search and water rescue. We do. So
that's an interesting.
You're one of the guys who saves my ass when I'm stuck on a cliff because I'm stupid when I'm somewhere I shouldn't have. Yeah.
Exactly.
So when I come down this month and I fly my drone and I get my drone on the cliff and I go to get it, I'll ring you up and go, Raven, I'm stuck.
Raven,
save my drone.
Save your drone.
Don't save me. That shit costs money.
Yeah.
Get my drone first.
Yeah, forget that. Yeah, the drone cost a lot of money. Go save that.
I found that I've remembered where I'm going as well. I'm going to Dorset.
Dorset. That's South Devon.
Yeah. To be honest, I honestly thought I was down at the other end, down near Newquay, and then said to my missus, because I don't pay attention. My missus says we're going on holiday, and I just say okay. I don't pay attention. So she just says,
That's like.
Said to me, I just said to her last night. I went, "Where are we going?" So she went, "Dorset," and I was like,
Dorset.
"That's no way near any beaches or anything. Why are we going there?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like smack bang in the middle. What?
Because there's a reef shop. Deal with it. Yeah.
I don't know if there is, to be honest. We're gonna have to find something for me today.
You know what's funny is I thought about it. I keep forgetting how you guys say money. Is money.
Money.
I have no money.
Money.
I eat mushy peas and curry sauce, and I like my money. Yeah.
just don't.
Oh, I'm not gonna. I am not. Oh, I actually looked it up, and all it is what we can for peas, bushed. Okay, whatever. People eat weird shit all over the world. Come on over to my country, man. I'll show you people eating stuff that you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Right? Yeah. Why are you eating that? Because it's good. You know, okay. It's like up in Scotland, haggis. What the fuck? You know, most of that food was born out of necessity. That's what people don't understand about it. There was a time that if you didn't eat the whole damn animal, you'd starve. You know what I mean? Like, that's all it was, right?
Yeah.
You know,
I'll leave the organ eating to the Scots, mate.
Yeah, off to you guys, mate. Yeah. There you go. Oh, that's right. Paul's a Brit too.
Oh.
Yeah. I usually get Trapper laughing pretty hard. I'll start doing my British rock musician voice. No. Mike's accelerating.
Yep.
20 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour.
I'm trapped in a rolling roadblock, so I'm going to be accelerating a lot.
Yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? I've got a video on my thing where, you know, like on how to set up a saltwater tank.
Yeah.
And I didn't mix the salt in the video because mixing salt is a video on its own. So I put in the description, and I put a link in the description. Here's the video on how to mix salt. And I'm constantly getting finger. Oh, this video's shit. Oh, this video's crap. Tells you everything, but don't tell you the main part of how to mix the salt. And then I just put, have you read the description?
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't. And it's like, every single time, I've literally got it as like a copy and paste thing now. Somebody goes, you didn't mention the salt. Please read the description. And this person that's just replied to me now, I've put, please read the description. And then they've even replied after that saying, I know, but you didn't say what you put in the whatty.
Wow.
So it's like, oh, fuck off. that type of person will message me over and over and over again, and they'll say, right, what do we do now? 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 That's what I'll get, and I'm like, I'm not even interested in people like that. I'm happy to help, but I'm not happy to set somebody's tank up for him. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the reason why I don't really reply to Facebook messages anymore, because all it is, can you help me out? I'm looking at getting into the hobby, but I don't know what to do. Okay, then. Well, first thing of all, learn the nitrogen cycle. Okay, no problem. Comes back 2 seconds later. Right, what do we do next? Well, this is what you need to do, blah, blah, blah. Oh, well, I don't know how to do that. Well, if you learned the nitrogen cycle, you would. Now go back and do it, because you clearly didn't. All you want is me to just do it for you. You literally want me to step by step, hold your hand through full process. I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Every single day, I get messages of people wanting me to hold the hand through the hobby, and I'm not doing it. I'll send them links to videos. Here you go, watch this, watch this, watch this. If it doesn't go in, I'm not helping you. I can't be. I'm proper numb to it now. It's like, just fuck off.
Totally understand that.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Like, I guess that's something that Mike goes through. I'm going through it now. You know, I'll get these weird messages, especially on Facebook. Well, I've got this, and they'll take a picture, and it's the worst picture. It's like, were you getting fucked by a poltergeist or some shit? when you were taking this, because I literally can't see whatever this is. It's just a blurry blob. Well, it's some kind of algae, algae, right? And I'm like, well, yeah, but I need a clear picture of it, and to boot, you know what I mean? Like, I need more than that, right? Oh, it's just like, get out of the hobby. Why? You're just pissing us all off. If you don't have the confidence to start up the tank, why are you starting up a tank? You know what I mean? It's like, I got into racing, but I can't get on the track. Well, then what the fuck are you doing, right? I hire a driver.
It just goes back to the first thing, innit? If you want to set up a tank, you got to plan it. You got to understand it. You got to understand what you're doing.
Yeah, that video I did, that stream I did, you got to plan ahead first, and then learn what you're doing. Don't expect us all to have the answers. And if you go to the forums, well, we all know my opinion on that anyway. You know what I mean? You're just going to get mostly shit on, and you're going to get all down about it. You don't want to be involved in it. So do yourself a favor and just do your research, just a little, even a little, because then you can ask us an educated question instead of making us look at you and go, well, you're a bell end, aren't you?
Well, if you think about it,
I mean, the thing is,
if you want to drive a car, you don't go, right, I want to drive a car, I'm going to go and buy one. You don't. You learn how to drive the car first. You know what I mean? You get lessons with people to teach you, but that person is teaching you. He's not, doing it for you. He's not driving the car for you. He's not going into your driving test and driving the car for you. You know what I mean? People to do that. And that's the thing is where I get honestly, I get so, you won't believe how many messages I get on a daily, weekly basis where it is literally people just, all they want is me to set the tank up for them. It's like, I'll do it. I'll set your tank up for you. I charge £50 an hour. Yeah. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, no. Yeah. I'll learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm more than happy to set somebody's tank up, I'll set the tank up, I'll do the scape, I'll run it, I'll even maintain it for you. But I'm gonna charge you for it. But if you don't want to pay, stop wasting my time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I can't be asked of it anymore.
Yeah.
No, they expect far too much.
The best ones are, hi Aaron, just a quick one, followed by 14 paragraphs.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just a quick one. I'm setting up a tank and I don't know what to do. So can you basically set my tank up for me by answering all of these 7 million questions?
Yep.
Ignore.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. My favorite is I'll get, or I'll get a pick and it is of something and it's like, what do I do? And then me and you have talked about that before, Mike, where they just totally take in what you say and then ignore it entirely. You can almost see it on their face. Well, I'm done. I've checked out. I'm just paying you lip service now. And you're just like, then why'd you ask me?
What's this in this picture? I don't fucking know because it's completely blue and blurry. What is it? It looks like a blue stain.
Yeah.
Honestly, you started a rant off now, sir.
No, I know. I know. Well, they're usually our most entertaining things. Come on now. Us getting off on a tangent about something is usually quite entertaining.
But it is frustrating because obviously one person will be like, oh, I've only asked you this once. Yeah, you have. Fair enough. Fair play to you. But I've been asked the same question or I've been asked in the same way 17 frigging times in the past 24 hours. It's like, it's grating on me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. Don't get me started. I'm in such a foul mood to begin with. That's dangerous territory for me today, right? It's just going to be a string of curse words followed by "look at the up." Like do it yourself, man. Here's wet web. What is it? Wet web media. You go look it up and get told off by them guys. All right? Yeah.
No, yeah. I love helping people, but I love helping people that want to be helped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get involved with anybody that starts the conversation right and doesn't basically start the conversation with basically, can you do this for me? I'll reply to. You know what I mean? And I'll help out. But I've got that many messages now. I can work out the people that just want me to do it for them, and it just most of the time they just get ignored because I'm not wasting my time on it. Because if you think about it, you're going through message to message, backwards and forwards, typing out what you need to tell them and stuff. It's like it's time consuming and it's time I've not got. So it's like I will help people as long as they want to be helped, as long as they want to learn. But if they just want me to do it for them, like I'll just charge them, and then they won't come back again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No, you just get to a point where you help those that ask the question the right way, and they want help, not you to do it for them. And you can always tell when they want you to do it for you, right?
Yeah. It's the sensible questions you've got to look for.
Yeah. I used to actually get a lot of flack because people say, "Man, do you teach?" And it's like, "Yeah, I can show you everything I know in 5 minutes on guitar," right? And they're all like, almost, "Are you having a laugh?" Yeah, a little. Right? It's like, I've been doing this for X amount of years, right? I said, you got to sit down and practice. You come into me, and if you already know how to play, well, what is it you want me to teach you, right? And they'd be like, "Oh, well, I want to learn how to do, hammer-ons." Well, first off, hammer-ons are just this. Are you talking about tapping or are you talking about hammer-ons, right? And you can see them like, well, there's a difference, right? Yeah. Well, see what I mean? It comes off arrogant. It's not even, you're not trying to be. It's just because your terminology is wrong. You've read a couple of magazine articles or you watch fucking Erica M on Much Music, and now you have the wrong term in your head for something. But I taught for years. I like kids because they're moldable. I can sit down and show them something. They do it, learn the right way to start off at it, and away they go, right? So, but adults, every time, right? A guy comes in, he can play a little bit, and it's like, and then all of a sudden, my favorite, I had a student once, and he come in, and he looks at me, and at the end of it, he goes, "Well, this was just like a jam session. I shouldn't have to pay for it, right?" And I went, "Did you learn anything?" And he goes, "Well, yeah." And I said, "Then you're paying for it, buddy." That was the point. I said, "You're the one that wanted to turn it into just playing this over and over again and playing it over a track." I said, "I could have taught you more. That's what you wanted to do when I asked you that twice. You got your 30 minutes, it's $20. Cough it up, right?" Funny as hell, right? Anyway, he went and joined a band. And I still out of politeness, I went to see this band, and they were shit. You could tell it was just a beginner band. They were having a little fun, and I thought no more of it. And then he comes up, and now he wants an opinion, and I'm like, "Oh, shit." Right? But I was just nice. I didn't say anything. "Oh, yeah, it's pretty good, man. Good start." Good start. No, and then he got all bent out of shape over that. And I'm like, "Well, come see my band." Right? And he came and saw it. He come up after, and he goes, "Yeah," he goes, "really like you guys." And I'm like, "Holy shit, there's no pleasing you, buddy."
Oh, I'm moving. Woo!
I hear it. You hear it. No. Oh, it's going to be, nobody really wants to conversate. We're going to go on little tangents. That's what it's going to be all day.
Yep.
That's fine. It's what it is. Oh.
Yep.
I'm just guilty because I'm going to be making a lot of noises in a second or two.
That's fine, Danny. That's fine, Danny. The worst part is though, if we're quiet, then all you hear is Mike's truck.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That's the only part, right? He's focused.
That is one hell of a noisy truck. Yeah, one hell of a noisy truck.
Or a good mic on his phone, either way.
It's just the microphone. It's not noisy when you sat in here.
Yeah.
Just the mic picking it all up.
Yeah.
It's fine though. Worse things have happened in this world. So now I'm sitting here thinking, what's my day going to be?
I say. So what's the time? What's the time where you are at the moment then?
I am 9:16 to the 9:15. So for you guys, what quarter?
Cool. You was up early then.
I was, yeah. I was stressed.
So it's just gone 1:15 here.
Yeah. You guys are almost done your day. Mine's just beginning.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He was sorry, Mike, I turned you off by mistake. I didn't know you were going to start talking. You just got excessively loud on your turn. It was like, oh, that's hurting the ears. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
When you're ready to talk, just unmute yourself. When you're done, son, be safe. And 10 seconds of silence is golden. Just for a minute. I don't want to not talk to him, but at the same token, sometimes it's when he said before, it's when he accelerates. So when he does a turn and then he really gets going, whoof, that's the bad one.
Be a nice early finish for me today, I hope.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking today of putting some salt in my tank now. I've left it running for a couple of days.
Right.
To see how it's going. Making sure there's no leaks in there or things like that.
Yeah. I actually. No, go ahead. No.
Yeah, so I was just thinking about sort of like putting some salt in there. Just going to chuck it straight in the tank, let it mix up in the tank.
Well, why not? If there's nothing in there, it doesn't matter.
Easiest way. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
No, I got I got a 29-gallon here, and the wife's like, "Oh, somebody at work wants to buy it and everything." And I started looking it over, and I went, "I wouldn't sell this to anybody. It's got a chip, and I can feel the chip on the inside of the seam. You know what I mean? So I know it's right through, right? It's like, no, I wouldn't. This is going in the garbage.
Yeah.
It's crap."
Yeah, you don't want it exploding on anyone.
No, I wouldn't do that to anybody. You know.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely it's what it is, right? So.
Yeah. But I think the thing what I've done as well is I've put a little quarantine tank in the kitchen at the moment. So I've got that all sorted up and everything. And what I'll do is anything new is going to go into the other tank as a quarantine for a minute, and then slowly transfer everything from the nano into the big tank.
Yeah, what size tank did you get?
So I got the Reefer 250.
The 54-gallon or whatever.
Yeah. It's in American. It's 244 liters combined. So it's 204 liters the main tank, and 40 for the sump.
What do you rate? Do you rate them tanks?
I like it at the moment. Best person to ask at the moment is Paul.
Yeah, well,
actually, for the tank,
the reason being is I'm looking into a 750 XXL.
Saltwater Jeff has one.
In about a year's time.
Yeah, Saltwater Jeff has one, Danny.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it on.
Yeah, he loves it. Thinks it's great.
I think personally, I think they're a good tank. But what I've been hearing lately is a lot of people are saying about the size of the sump is not big, and it's true. It's not big.
Even the 750 XXL, because they've got extra partitions in them, haven't they, for refuge them?
Yeah. I think some of the them ones, they have got them new bits in them that they've started coming out with. Same with the Peninsula ones, they've got a refugium bit.
Yeah, the Peninsula does. Yeah.
Yeah. So some of the bigger ones that have actually been putting them in.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 750. Let me just regulate this. It's going to screen. I'm looking at the 750 XL.
Yeah.
But do you know what's putting me off? Because a few weeks ago, somebody put it into my head, get rid of the column, you'll have more space in the tank. And do you know
all
what?
right.
I'd love the 750 if you have a column in the center. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So basically, I'm after something like the 750 XL, but without the column in the middle.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think yeah. I think if you're going to do something like that, want the column out, I'd go for a custom built.
Yeah, but you don't get the nice cabinet, and you don't get the sum. You don't get it all refined and finished. You know what I mean?
Well, I got I got a columnless custom built stand. My 120-gallon tank and my sump and my skimmer for $800.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm looking around £4,000.
Yeah, that's so much money.
It's a lot of money, is that?
It is, man. Especially for not exactly what you want. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Now, I mean, Red Sea Reefer, being the company they are, they should have a section on the website that, for instance, people who want a custom tank.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea for them to do it, but again, that's cost for them, right?
Well, nice.
I wouldn't say yeah, I was going to say I wouldn't necessarily say a custom tank build. I would say you want the 750, right? It comes with this option type or that option type. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, would you like this type of sump, or would you like that type of sump? Or would you like it without a column or with a column? As
that's what you should be doing. A company like that should give you an option.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, basically, all their tanks are basically all the same, aren't they? They're all the same.
That's right.
That's
right.
They do what they do. But like you say, there's no customization on.
No. So I got to ask the question there, guys. Ricardo, I got lucky. My LFS guy had the 120 in his house, and he built his stand. And he was an aerospace engineer, so he just took it as an exercise for him. And I'm going to do a video eventually. I'm going to grab all the pictures off his forum and show that stand being built step by step, what he did. And he had just bought the skimmer 6 months before, and the sump he actually built custom for me. And he got the tank super cheap from somebody, a 40-gallon breeder. So I got really lucky. When he went to sell it, he gave me a horrendously good deal. The tank was only 2 years old and has like 3 scratches total, and none of them are on the front. So,
nice.
That's another thing. How long would you say a tank lifespan is?
Oh, they can last. They say you should reseal at 10 years, and he just resealed it for me. Yeah. And when we say reseal, just the inside, the actual joints, right? Usually last much, much longer for that. So, sorry, Ricardo. I mean, it sounds like somebody is building them that cheap. No, I think an Oceanic, which is now their Plant Grow or something like that, is the name of the company, because Oceanic's gone. But Oceanic tank was $1,200 Canadian just for the tank. So I got a hell of a deal. Custom built stand with no brace in the front and the whole 9 yards.
I mean, what attracts me to the Red Sea is that you've got the option to get the lights with the tank.
Yep.
The lights.
The
brackets that hold the lights are specifically made for that particular tank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I have seen some people say that the brackets aren't very strong and they've broken.
Yep.
They're not very strong.
So I have seen that. Yeah, they're not ideal. So they've had issues with the brackets breaking. So and they use the AI primes, don't they?
They use the AI primes on the bigger ones. They use the Hydras.
Yeah, they use the Hydra 52s, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. It depends on the size of the tank. I think you've got the option to get the Hydra 52s or the Hydra 26s, because on some of their pictures they've got like 4 lights over the 750, and they look like the 26s.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure on the 26 because it's got the they've got the fans on the underside of the light, haven't they?
Mm.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. Yeah.
I mean that to me is a no-brainer. It's going to suck up moisture, you know, into the light. There's already YouTube videos.
Actually, I think on those it's an exhaust, though, Danny. So it's not sucking in. I think it's blowing out.
It's blowing out. Right. Go from the top to the bottom.
Yep. So, but that means it's blowing heat at your tank too. So
tank. Yeah.
Well, we haven't got a problem with it in this country, I don't think.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
It's the other way around.
Yeah. But all right, guys, I got to cut it off. I have work stuff that just came up that I got to go do. So, I'll be back on later. If not, Paul will be up. I know he's just picking up a new car. So, you guys all have a great day, and hopefully either one of us will be up and streaming in a few hours, or he'll be up and streaming shortly. All right?
Yep. Catch you later.
Catch you later, guys. Thanks for coming. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.